So that's how I know about it. Both sides of the track. So my aunt and my mom always taught me, don't talk with food in your mouth. And wear dresses 2 times a week. And when you out, and even if you're not out, and you have a dress on, always close your legs. That's mandatory when you're wearing a dress. You should already know that anyway. And it was just like my aunt loved Red Lobster. So 2, 3 times a week it was Red Lobster. Till you got tired of it. But my aunt loved Red Lobster. Honey, class act. You talking about some class. That was my aunt choice. I wish you would walk on her white carpet. You get your butt kicked. But like I said, today they don't do these types of things. And it might be a little old fashioned, but I don't care. That's what I was raised up on. We had like I said, my cousin came from out of town, and I just had to tell her, don't do that. We have these privileges and these services, so appreciate them and be grateful for them. Because, like I said, the cleaners was a great service, a fantastic service actually. And who uses iron these days? You can't even barely find an iron in the store. So when I was at my godmom's and I was just chilling, had my hair over my head because I was tired, child. So I was ready to go next week to the beauty parlor because we would, get wardrobes because we had to, my aunt or my grandma, we had to do a lot of work, so we wouldn't get a lot of time to, shop. So we make shopping trips and stuff of that nature. And my cousin didn't really want to understand why I get the ballet classes, which I was already getting them. That's none of your business. I was getting ballet classes since I was like 7 or 8 years old because I was interested in arts. And I've always been an artsy like type of person. So, I appreciated the classes and I got a lot out of the classes. And they wanted to sign me to an agent in New York. And my dad, cocky, was like, oh, heck no. You're not taking my daughter anywhere. And I'm so grateful that I had strict parents as far as my grandma and my aunt and my dad because it wasn't happening. No way it wasn't happening. It wasn't happening, child. So I had always dealt with men. Even when I was young, 15, 16, I didn't know no other way. That's just the way it is. I don't know other pieces. I can only speak for myself. But yeah, like I said, they don't have a lot of morals these days. And as far as appreciation of services, as far as the restaurants, and having respect for the workers, I can understand that. Because like I said, my aunt, it was a part owner of a restaurant. And it was a lot of work. But it was also a lot of great people, that loved my aunt and enjoyed the services. So that's a good thing. So that's just a story how we always had red lobster, red lobster, red lobster. But we worked like a lobster, like a lobster, like a lobster. So we enjoyed the pasta and all that stuff. And then we had the wigs. And my aunt showed me how to do the pieces and everything and the jewelry and all that other stuff. So we got the most out of it, all of our services. So she learned me a lot of skills. My aunt and my grandma. Oh my God, my grandma had me doing everything. I mean, boy, I was famous when she was done.